The studio lights hum with a low electric energy as Sean Evans stands behind the iconic counter. Before him sit 10 plates of wings, a rising staircase of heat waiting to be climbed. Keke Palmer sits across from him, her presence filling the room with effortless charm. She looks at the first wing, coated in a mild, inviting sauce. With a quick movement, it disappears in seconds. She leans forward, her eyes bright and focused, beginning to describe her latest film project with the grace of a seasoned pro. The journey has just begun, and the air is still cool, the conversation flowing as smoothly as the first sauce. "It is all about the craft," she says, smiling as the cameras capture her initial confidence. The audience can feel the calm before the spicy storm that is about to unfold in this small, brightly lit room. Sean checks his notes, his expression unreadable as he slides the third wing forward. This glaze is different. It glistens with the dangerous orange hue of habanero extract. Keke takes a confident bite, but then she pauses. The heat hits the back of her throat like a sudden realization. She reaches for a glass of milk, the cold liquid a brief sanctuary. Her face begins to flush, a warm glow creeping up her neck, yet her professionalism never wavers. She keeps talking, breaking down the intricate nuances of a character she played last summer. She describes the emotional weight of the role even as her taste buds begin to scream. "The character had to be vulnerable," she explains, her voice steady despite the rising fire. It is a testament to her focus as the spice starts its slow, inevitable climb. By the fifth wing, the heat has intensified into a physical presence. Sean watches closely as Keke reaches for a napkin, wiping her brow with sharp, deliberate movements. The spice is no longer a background note. It is the lead actor. She laughs, a bright sound that echoes off the studio walls, and launches into a story about a chaotic day on set. She recounts a malfunctioning prop that nearly ruined a shot, her gestures becoming more animated as the capsaicin surges through her system. "Everything was falling apart!" she exclaims, her laughter serving as a shield against the burning sensation in her mouth. The studio feels smaller now, the air thicker with the scent of vinegar and peppers. She is fighting the wings, but she is winning the conversation, keeping the audience hanging on every word of her hilarious disaster story. The tension in the room reaches a breaking point as the 10th wing is presented. This is the infamous last stab. Sean Evans moves with the precision of a chemist, applying the final, lethal drop of sauce to the crest of the wing. Keke stares at it, a silent challenge passing between her and the pepper. She looks directly into the camera lens, a flicker of defiance in her eyes, and picks it up. She bites down. For a moment, there is silence. Then, her eyes widen to an impossible size. The heat is an explosion. She stands up abruptly, unable to remain seated as the spice surges through her body like an electric current. She paces the small studio floor, her boots clicking against the wood. "Oh my God," she whispers, her breath coming in short bursts. She grabs a lime, squeezing the juice directly onto her tongue in a desperate bid for relief. Sean offers a bowl of ice cream, a peace offering in this war of attrition. But Keke brushes it aside with a fierce wave of her hand. She is not finished. She demands to finish her story about the director's unique vision, her voice strained and raspy. She is pushing through the pain, delivering the final punchline of her anecdote with the timing of a master comedian. It is a display of pure willpower, a performance under fire that leaves the crew in awe. She wipes her mouth, the fire finally beginning to simmer down into a dull roar. The final punchline lands perfectly, and the tension breaks. As the cameras begin to fade, Sean Evans extends a hand in a gesture of profound respect. Keke shakes it, a warrior returning from battle, and then immediately reaches for a bottle of water. She drinks deeply, her face finally settling as the intense heat begins to dissipate. The challenge is over, the story is told, and Keke Palmer stands victorious against the wings of death. She catches her breath, a small smile returning to her face as the studio lights dim.